and thank you for always being a rock for us and for being part of this movement for decades and knowing that this is a journey and we are in the middle of it, but we will reach the end of it, because Palestinian liberation and Palestine will be liberated within our lifetime, inshallah. When I was an undergrad 10, 15 years ago, and we used to have protests, if more than 10, 15 people showed up, we thought it was a success. If more than 10, 15 people came to protests, we thought it was a success. We would have buses of Zionists come to our events, harass us, tell us explicitly to our face, while the TV screens were playing scenes from the Arab Spring, while the Egyptian revolution was happening in the background, tell us that your people do not know freedom, and your people do not deserve freedom, and your people do not understand what it is like to be free. And today, Gaza shows us that our people always were free. And our people know that they will take their freedom from its reign through their resistance, through their fights. That they will be our compass and have been our compass. We know what freedom is. We know what it is like to wake up and be liberated and not be controlled by Zionist machines that tell us what we can and cannot say, what student movements we can and cannot support, what political opinions we can and cannot have. Because our cause is noble, and we are noble people. And even though the Arab Spring may have failed to many people, our people were dying for their freedom then, and our people are fighting for their freedom and their land now. And because we know this, and because we know that this camp is a means and not an end, and that for us here at Berkeley, our demand is full divestment, and for us to get that divestment, it won't come from Berkeley, it will come from the regents who are controlled by their Zionist masters. It will come from the regents deciding and determining that yes, we no longer want to have blood on our hands, and so we will have to move our pressure, and we have to pressure the regents, and we have to target the regents, and we have to make sure that these Zionist spokespersons, that these IDF foot soldiers, these genocide technicians will consistently hear from us until the full divestment. Our target will now also include, and has always included, the regents. The regents will be meeting at UC Merced tomorrow, the day after, and the day after. Tomorrow on the 15th of May, which that date does not fall on deaf ears, because that is the Nakba Day. The 76th anniversary of the Nakba, the catastrophe. The displacement of Palestinians that has now happened tenfold in Gaza. The numbers that we are thinking about then are now in the millions of the displaced. Now millions are starving. Now so many tents, as we took down these tents, these symbolic tents that we had ordered from Amazon, ordered from all these places, donated by people, tents in Rafah are popping up every day. Tents under scorching heat, under freezing rains. We are making a whole thing about tents here while tents there are popping up and being targeted every day. And Palestinians are forced to think, where do we have to go now in Gaza? The south is being bombed, the north is being bombed, the middle is being bombed. And the resistance is fighting them in the south and in the north and in the middle. And the resistance is winning in the north. In Jabalia, every day the resistance is winning. Every day we wake up to the good news of Israeli tanks being targeted. Every day we wake up to the good news of the resistance fighting against Israeli occupation forces. The Palestinians are not defeated. Palestinians do not need us. We need the Palestinians to cleanse us of the blood on our hands from our tax dollars, to cleanse us from the blood on our hands from our tuition dollars. We are haunted by the blood of the people of Palestine. We are haunted by the blood of the people of Iraq. We are haunted by the blood of the people in Syria, in Afghanistan, in Central America. Our money goes everywhere and our money kills everywhere. Gaza is happening now. And we are funding it, and the regions have it in them to cleanse us a little bit from our guilt. And so we will be going to UC Merced. While this camp might not be here today, while this camp might not be here tomorrow, we will be here today. We will be here tomorrow. We will go to Merced today. We will go to Merced tomorrow, and we will continue following the regions, and we will continue to put pressure again in the system, in every single geography, until we make it to a liberated Jerusalem.